Hey ladies, what makes a woman courageous? Is it her looks, her status, or her influence? Let's take a look at these 7 most courageous women in the Bible. Number 7. Deborah. When you think of brave female leaders, Deborah's name might not be the first to come to mind. She didn't lead an army into battle or slay a ferocious beast. But when we examine the life of this prophetess, judge, and mother, we see a remarkable example of spiritual bravery. Deborah was a judge during a time when Israel faced oppression under the Canaanite king Jabin. Despite the fear that gripped the nation, Deborah boldly proclaimed God's message and called for action against their oppressors. This required great courage, because opposing an army that had proven victorious for years would seem like a futile effort. Yet Deborah fearlessly delivered God's word. Furthermore, she assisted in the training of Barak, who led Israel's forces to victory over King Jabin's army. Deborah's courage wasn't just about delivering messages, it was about inspiring and empowering others to fight for justice and freedom. Through her actions, she became a beacon of hope in a time of despair. This is a great lesson for us. Sometimes being courageous means more than standing up for yourself. It can mean lifting up your community and giving them hope. Number 6. Rahab. Rahab stands out in the Bible not only as a courageous woman, but also as an example of faith. Her story is detailed in Joshua chapter 2, where she was a Canaanite prostitute who helped the Israelites enter Jericho without being caught. But why did she do this? Rahab showed incredible courage by defying the laws of her society. The religious system of the Canaanites considered engaging with foreigners forbidden, especially Israelites who were their enemies. However, Rahab broke these laws and welcomed the Israelite spies sent by Joshua into her home. Not only did she protect them, but she aided them in escaping the city's notice. Why did she take such a bold step? It was all about her faith. After hearing about Israel's victories and God's power through the spies' narratives, she placed her trust in the true God. This decision led her to embrace His covenant people, demonstrating extraordinary courage by risking her own life. Rahab's faith and bravery played a crucial role in the conquest of Canaan. Her story is a testament to the transformative power of belief and the importance of taking a stand for what one believes in despite the odds. Number 5. Jael. Jael is remembered in the Bible for her astonishing act of courage. In Judges chapter 12, verse 11, Jael, the wife of Heber, the Kenite, shows remarkable bravery and cunning when she delivers a fatal blow to Sisera, captain of the Canaanite army who was fleeing from the Israelites. But why did she kill him? When Sisera approached Jael's tent seeking refuge, she offered him milk and caused him to fall asleep. However, seeing an opportunity to help the Israelites, she took a tent peg, hammered it into his temple, and he fell fast asleep. Then she pulled the peg from his head and he died. This act of defiance required great courage. By choosing to help the Israelites against her own people, she risked her family's safety and well-being. Jael could have easily turned Sisera away, but her decision to act demonstrated exceptional bravery. She recognized the chance to aid the oppressed and didn't hesitate to seize it. Number 4. Esther. Esther's story is one of bravery, faith, and resilience in the face of adversity. In the book of Esther, she courageously becomes queen of the Persian Empire, all while concealing her Jewish identity. But why did she do this? Esther's journey began when she was chosen by King Ahasuerus to be his queen, after the deposed Queen Vashti refused to obey the king's command. Though Esther had to conceal her heritage, she accepted the responsibility with grace and intelligence. But her courage was truly tested when her cousin Mordecai informed her of a plot to annihilate all Jews in the empire by the wicked advisor Haman. Faced with this imminent danger, Esther decided to take action. Despite the risk to her own life, she chose to confront King Artaxerxes and expose Haman's evil scheme. This required immense bravery because approaching the king without being summoned was a punishable offense. However, Esther's courage paid off. With the king's support, she saved her people from annihilation, and Haman's evil plan was thwarted. Through her bravery and quick thinking, Esther became a symbol of hope and resilience for the Jewish people, demonstrating the strength and power that can be found in one woman's courage. Number 3. Abigail. In the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 25, we meet Abigail, a woman who displayed remarkable courage and wisdom. At this time, David was pursuing King Saul, who was trying to kill him. David and his men came across the estate of Nabal, a wealthy man who refused to offer them provisions. In response, David became furious and planned to attack and destroy Nabal's household. However, before David could carry out his plan, Abigail, who was Nabal's wife, took matters into her own hands. She went out to meet David with supplies for him and his men, demonstrating humility, respect, and wisdom beyond her years. Not only did she prevent bloodshed and destruction, but she also gained David's admiration and respect. By showing courage and quick thinking, Abigail saved her family from harm and possibly prevented a larger conflict. Her actions highlight the power of wisdom and humility in resolving difficult situations. Number 2. Ruth. The book of Ruth tells the story of a courageous Moabite woman named Ruth, who chose to follow the God of Israel and become part of his people. When her husband and mother-in-law Naomi decided to return to Bethlehem in Israel, Ruth refused to abandon her and chose to accompany them back to their homeland. Despite facing uncertainty and potential danger, Ruth's loyalty and bravery knew no bounds. Upon reaching Bethlehem, Ruth worked as a gleaner in the fields of Boaz, a wealthy landowner. Through her diligence and determination, she caught the attention of Boaz, who was impressed by her courage, hard work, and faithfulness. Their relationship blossomed into marriage, which allowed Ruth to become part of the family of Israel's future king, David. Ruth's courage and faith enabled her to overcome cultural and social barriers and ultimately become an ancestor of Jesus Christ. Her story is a testament to the transformative power of faith and the rewards that await those who are brave enough to follow their beliefs. Number 1. Mary. When we think of courageous women in the Bible, Mary, the mother of Jesus, undoubtedly takes the crown. From the moment she received the news of her divine pregnancy to when she stood by the cross of Jesus during his crucifixion, Mary exemplified unparalleled bravery. You see, Mary's journey began when the Archangel Gabriel appeared before her and announced that she would conceive and bear a son, who would be the Son of God. Despite the miraculous nature of her pregnancy, Mary didn't shy away from her mission. She understood the gravity of her role in God's plan and embraced it wholeheartedly. But her courage was truly tested during Jesus' crucifixion. When Jesus was mocked, beaten, and nailed to the cross, Mary's presence by his side showed unwavering support and devotion. As she witnessed the suffering of her son, she didn't waver in her belief in his divinity and purpose. Mary's courage during this time serves as an inspiration to Christians around the world, demonstrating that faith and bravery can help one endure even the most challenging of circumstances. Well, there you have it, 7 of the most courageous women in the Bible, each displaying remarkable bravery and strength in their unique ways. We hope their stories inspire you to find the courage within yourself to overcome any challenges you may face. Remember, true courage isn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. So go ahead, embrace your fears, learn from it, and let it fuel your journey towards greatness. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on our latest videos. Thanks for watching.